share my spring 2017 goals with you all. I know spring's been here for a week, but with all the storms and blizzards, it really doesn't feel like spring outside my window right now. But I thought I'd share my goals to try to keep myself accountable, and you guys help me keep me accountable. And there's a lot of things I'd like to achieve. Some of them are smaller, and some of them are quite large, and will take longer than just the spring to accomplish. But that's okay. It's to get this start on. So the first thing I'm wanting to achieve is actually releasing my book. I've been working on this book for a little bit, and I was hoping actually to release it back in September, but I got sick and some stuff happened and it just kind of went to the side. So I didn't get it released. So I'm hoping this spring we're going to finally get it released. It's called The Forgotten Son. It's set in 18th century Scotland, and it hopefully will be released in the States by mid-May. That's my goal, and everywhere else like Canada and that afterwards, and I'll keep you updated on that in case you're interested. The other big thing that I'm wanting to achieve is I've been watching a lot of Budget Girl. If you have not watched her channel, I recommend you checking that out. She's currently very close to finishing her get out of debt journey, and she's been doing it for quite a few years now. She started with, I think, just over $30,000, and she probably will be out debt free now by the summer. So that is absolutely fantastic. And she's very inspiring, and I've been really learning a lot from her, and I have my own journey I'm trying to get out of right now, and things, you know, come up and it just snowballs, and I need to actually say, no, you know what, this is it, I'm doing this, and I'm getting out of debt because enough is enough. And in our future with my partner and I, we're talking about a lot what we want to do for our goals and achieve in terms of family and getting married and stuff like that, and buying a house, and it's just not going to be achievable unless we get ourselves out of debt. So I'm going to get my own debt out under the way before we move forward, and so that's my starting that. So I need to get a really good budget, really implement it, because you know what, like for instance, Layla has been sick the last little while, and she has had a lot of medical bills come in all at once. And did I budget for that? No, I didn't. So which, you know, just I don't know why I didn't, because she kind of is prone to being sick anyway, because she suffers from lupus. But this was something totally different outside of lupus, and it cost a lot more than her normal, what she had from her normal lupus medication. So I really need to start implementing this emergency medical fund for her in case something comes up, so we don't have a whole big bills and going, oh my God, where am I pulling this money from to pay for all these? So I really need to start implementing that budget, and I'm attempting to probably do the Dave Ramsey plan in order to get this all accomplished. For the spring, I want to get a really declutter and purge. I just have a lot of stuff. I don't want to, like some of it, I just don't even use. It's just collecting dust, and why do I have it? So enough's enough. And I need to get in there and purge and declutter. And from that, I want to start selling stuff. So there is a flea market that's held every Sunday morning in my city, and you can rent a table, and for like I think $15, and you can sell your stuff. And so after this decluttering and purging, and that's where I hope to like offload that, and then I can use some of that money that I get from that to put towards my debt, or you know, my emergency funds. In this decluttering and purging, I'd also like to organize my pantry. I've been saying it for a while, and I actually don't even have a pantry. It's just my cupboards, but I have a very small amount of space, and it's just kind of becomes chaos. I've been working a lot of crazy hours, so I haven't even gotten it started yet, but it's all like on my kitchen table right now waiting for me to start organizing. So that is what's on my goal as well for this spring. and I want on top of that to start a new cleaning routine, because I find I work, as I said, like yesterday, Saturday, I worked 11 hours, and I'm working right after this, I go to work for another 8 hours at least today, and I'm actually working all the week as well. So my schedule can be like all over the place and really long hours, and I find sometimes I come home and I just don't want to clean. I just want to like relax, and so I find when I finally get days off and stuff, everything kind of has snowballed in the house, and it looks like a disaster zone, and then I end up getting overwhelmed because I'm like, where do I start? And so I really need to start implementing a cleaning routine so I can keep my house in order, because I do not like it when it goes crazy. I also want to start reading more. I used to read a whole lot, and then I just stopped, and I got out of the habit. I think it was when I was in university, I used to have to read a lot, just as part of the courses and stuff, that I didn't want to read for fun afterwards, because I just used to read so much. But I want to get back into reading that. So I have one book that I started, I think, a year ago, and I'm halfway through it, and then I put it down, and that was the last of it. So I need to read more. I have a lot of books that I buy because I love books, but then with the intention to read them, and I just don't read them. So I want to get back into reading. So that's another goal for me. And also to meal plan. So that kind of ties in with my budgeting and stuff. So doing food prep and meal planning and sticking to it. And I think that would just help with everything overall. So I need to do that. And the last big thing, and it's not a goal, but it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I am no longer a vegetarian. I have decided that I'm going to start putting chicken back into my diet. So I actually started 2 days ago. I tried chicken for the first time. So my body's still trying to adjust to it, because it's been 3 years since I ate chicken. And I just decided, like, why the change? I don't want to do it full time, but if I incorporate it just at least a couple of more meals a week, I just want to do it that way. I think for meal planning in the future for my family and stuff like that, it would just make it a lot easier if I started incorporating more things like that. So I do eat fish, and I'm now starting to eat chicken again. So yeah. All right, so that is my spring 2017 goals. As I said, if you are interested in my book that I will be releasing this spring, I will be keeping you updated on that. I also have a Facebook page for it too, and I'll link it down below. So I'm using this as a way to encourage myself and have you guys encourage me. And I hope everybody else's goals for spring 2017, or just in general for their 17, are going really well. And I will see you again later. Bye!